Hello Leo, welcome to my channel, welcome to this coming week's reading, and happy birthday to all you Leos that are still celebrating. For this reading I'm using the herbal tea to divine from, and then I'll be drawing out cards from the Lightseers Tarot deck as well. Alright, lovely Leos, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, by the way, you can find the link in the description box, and please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. Okay, lovely Leos, let's see what we have for you. Leo. There's been some temptations to go down a certain path, or some options there that have been presented to you or in front of you, and it feels very tempting. There's something that you feel you shouldn't, and you feel like, okay, it's happening again. Maybe it's reconnecting with someone is not necessarily best for you, or taking on a job that is not good for, whatever it may be. It's like, deep down that maybe you shouldn't, but there's also something that feels like an eternal optimist. Nothing wrong with that, but it's like at those points with that kind of temptation, you feel, oh, maybe this time it's actually going to work out better. And it doesn't necessarily always happen. Not never, but it doesn't always turn out to be that way. So listen to your instincts, not what you feel like you would enjoy or want to do at that moment. So there's something like that. You will be really glad to kind of recognize that and step away from it, unless it is something that you do really see an actual proper change in whatever circumstances that you are in that feels tempting. Use your discernment. Use your discernment, Leo. I get something to do with shopping, lots of shopping trips, going on a shopping spree, splashing out on yourself, and there's some downtime is what I'm seeing. And maybe for some of you shopping is your therapy, but there's I'm seeing a lot of that, and just enjoying yourself, not being reckless or careless, anything like that, because I do see maybe just for a few, you could be spending a bit too much and you don't want to regret it, kind of thing. Yeah. You have your limits, though. You have your limits. There's somebody around you that really doesn't care for you, and is always, they're always thinking about you, worried about you. So some sort of, could be a paternal figure, but there's a lot of care. And you're going to see or experience, how much, and it's something perhaps you hadn't fully recognized or realized before as well, that's bringing you closer. There is someone within your vicinity, someone there that you're going to enjoy spending a lot of time with, and it could develop into something more. There's a strong emotional connection there between the two of you as well. Good social environment, really just going out there, being very sociable. Luck is coming in for you, Leo. Good luck is coming in for you. That is going to help really push things along, push things forward exactly where it needs to be. And I do see it's something that you've been asking for, manifesting as well. You're going to get some praise from a job, a really good job well done here, and it's going to give you the right kind of recognition as well. You're trying to tie up some loose ends, tying up loose ends here. Maybe some of you are, I see travel plans and all of that, so trying to just not carry any work with you when you travel. Okay, yeah, let's see what the cards have for you. 9 of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay, Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. There's something that actually you're going to be very clever about, you know, and you're in a, when you get in some sort of rut or some sort of situation, like we're talking about, that kind of temptation, you go through a deep realization of all sorts. And once you find what that is, you don't waste any time, you know, in standing up and doing what is right and really going for a certain target that you know is going to open up more opportunities for you rather than going the other way. I see a knock at the door, you know. Asking you shall receive is the message that I am getting. Knock, you know, as you knock on that door, it will open up for you. But you're needing to make sure that you have X, Y, and Z done. Because this is, you're not wanting to leave any mess behind before you can really go for it. But things are starting to really pick up here, and it feels really strong. And I'm guessing there's something that feels like it's music to your ears, and when you see that, when you can sense that, you know, it's happening. Like you definitely pounce on that. Some kind of celebration as well. The Five of Swords. Too many cards. Okay. Five of Swords and the Two of Swords. There's someone that keeps trying to reason with you, but it doesn't sit well with you, is what I'm seeing. Or like wanting you to kind of sway you to go in that direction or to think a certain way and whatnot. And it's like, well, maybe it's just, you know, politely declining and saying, oh, let me just sort of leave me alone so I can figure it out myself. So I'm getting that message. Also, you do not want anybody taking advantage of your kindness or anything like that, so just be aware. There's lots of things that are popping up that you're needing to think about, and maybe it's sort of like overpopulating in your mind, and it feels like distractions is coming in on every side, but you're going to come to a very strong conclusion. And in fact, it could be a very sensible conclusion as well, but one that will just, you know, it will work out. You know, that will work out. The Lovers card, nice. Okay, the Lovers, yes, it will work out. All sides will be happy. There's also something that feels really promising and engaging, you know, connecting with others. If it's to do with a, let's say, romantic relationship, it's like, okay, now you're on the same board. Now you know, on the same level here. You both can, you're both sharing the same vision. Connecting on a deeper level, working together going forward. And if it's not a romantic relationship here, it's some kind of connection, something that you're dealing with that I see all sides are going to be happy here. Something that feels like it's going to be resolved and, you know, ready for you to go forward, ready for some kind of expansion. And it wants you to really listen to your heart as well. Listen to your heart, because you're going to see a lot of things starting to agree with you, you know, like really kind of fit into the right place. And you could be also receiving some opportunity or contract for you to look over, and, you know, it feels like it's the right one for you, one that you can see a lot of potential in as well. So it could be a job or something legal. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. I hope that this was helpful. Do let me know. I truly appreciate you. Thank you. Take care. Until next time.